From this lecture, we are going to start with order API. So first, we are going to create structure of our order. Inside this models, I will be creating one file. I will give the file name as order model.js. Inside this, first I'm just going to import mongoose. Below this, I will be creating one variable order schema is equal to, here I will be writing new mongoose.schema, and inside this schema I have to pass entire structure of our order. So carefully one by one you have to follow. So let us start. First we need shipping info. User can enter only one address, so this shipping info will be object. Inside this, what details I want? I want address of the user. Here for address, I will be passing type as string, and then this is required. So here I will write required to be true. Okay. Inside shipping info object, I am passing this first property. Then what I need city, open, same thing I will copy, and here I will be pasting. After city, we need state. I will write here. Then I will be pasting. Then we also need country, from which country user is ordering. Same thing I will be pasting. For all this, type will be string and all are required. And also I need pin code. Here I will paste. For pin code, I will be passing type as number. Then finally we are having phone number. I will paste, and here I will give type as number. So this is my complete shipping info. Inside this object, I am having address, city, state, country, pin code and phone number. Now I will be closing this. Below this shipping info, what I will be storing? I will be storing information of the order. So here I will create order items, and this will be array. Why? Because user can order multiple items, and that multiple items we are storing inside this order items. So that is the reason this will be array. Inside this I will be passing object, in which I will be passing name. So here let me just come, I will copy, and this name is nothing but name of the product which user has ordered. Second property I will be passing as price. I will be pasting. For price, I will be passing number. Again separate by comma. Then I want quantity. What quantity user has ordered, that I will be passing. And for quantity also, we are going to pass number. Then next property, we are going to pass image. When the product is created, we will be having image for each and every product. So whatever item is ordered, we will be storing image as well. I will be pasting. Then finally, I will be passing product, inside which I'm just going to pass type, because this entire information I will be getting from my product model. So here I'm just going to refer to my product. Inside this, I will pass mongoose.schema dot object ID. Below this, I will be creating one property reference, and what I have to refer? I have to refer my product model, and then finally I will be passing required, and here I will assign the value true. So in this way, I'm just going to refer to my product model. So inside this order items, we will have name of the product, price of the product, quantity of the product, image of the product, and finally I am referring to my product model, and this is nothing but array of object. Then next property, I will be passing user, because here I should also refer user. Why? Because I should get to know which user is ordering the item. Inside this same thing, I will be writing mongoose.schema.object ID. But here what I have to refer? I have to refer my user model. Basically, it is the concept of foreign keys. Then here I will be passing required to be true. So inside this user property, I am referring to my user. Then next property, we are going to pass payment info. So here I will write payment info, and this will be object inside which first thing we are going to store ID, because when we integrate Razorpay, once our payment is successful, we are going to have one payment ID. So that ID we are going to store inside this property. Here it will be string because we will have string and numbers in that ID. Then second, I will be passing status, whether my payment is success or whether my payment is failed or whether it is pending. I will be storing inside this status. And for this also, type will be string and this is required. Then next, I will be creating one property paid at. If the payment is successful, at what time user has done the payment. And for this type, I will be passing date. Then next, I will be passing item price. What is the individual price of the item? I will be passing, and here I will be passing number, as well as for this by default I'm just going to assign 0 because initially we are not going to have any item price. So here I will be passing default to be 0. Then next I will be passing tax price, open, and from here I will copy this and here I will be pasting. Then next we are having shipping price. Inside this I will be pasting the same thing. And finally we are having total price. No matter how many items user has ordered, we are going to calculate all the item price, tax price, shipping price, and that entire amount we are going to store inside this total price. Again separate by comma, and here I will be creating one property delivered at, and for this simply I am going to assign date. If the order is delivered to the user, at what time order is being delivered, that date we are going to store inside this property. And last and final property, here I will be passing created at what time this order is created, that time we are going to store inside this created at property. And for this type will be date. Let me write type will be date, and here I will be passing default to be date.now. Exactly at what time this order is created, that date will be passed inside this created at. Once this entire structure is done, below this we have to export this schema. Here I will be passing export default mongoose.model. Inside this I will give the model as order. Then next I will be passing order schema. Successfully, we have created our complete order structure in which we are having shipping info, order items, reference to user, payment info, paid at, item price, tax price, shipping price, total price, delivered at, and created at.